Good morning, everyone. Today, 24th Sunday in Ordinary Time, we have liturgical readings. First reading, Isaiah chapter 50 from 5 to 9. Second reading from St. James, second chapter from 14 to 18. And the Gospel text is from St. Mark, 8th chapter from 27 to 35. So St. Mark invites us to reflect upon the identity of Jesus. Jesus says, "Who do people say that I am?" Then Jesus asks the same question to his disciples. "Who do you say that I am?" Peter answers him, "You are the Christ." The question that Jesus asked the disciples, he asks today to us. Who is Jesus for me? It is important to have the right answer because it expresses our belief system. This is what we find the second reading of today, taken from the letter of St. James. St. James states that if our faith is not accompanied by works, it is dead. It is clear in the conversation between Jesus and Peter. Though he gave the right answer, he had a wrong idea about Christ. He perhaps thought of a triumphant and glorious Christ who would destroy the enemies and establish the kingdom of God. On the contrary, Jesus expressed the identity of him as someone who must suffer. He would be rejected by the elders, the chief priests, and the scribes, and be killed. Peter could never accept a suffering Christ. Hence, Peter began to rebuke Jesus and correct him. So Jesus tells Peter, "Get behind me, Satan. How you believe, so you live." If Peter was to believe in a glorious King in Jesus, he would also expect to be glorious in his way of life. But the way of life shown by Jesus is different. A humble life, a life of sacrifice, a life of suffering, a life of unconditional love. This is a kind of life led by Isaiah, the suffering servant, as we find the first reading of today from Isaiah text. Hence, let us get our faith and convictions corrected based on the life and teachings of Jesus. Let us get our thoughts enlightened and inspired, because where our thoughts are, there we are. If we save our thoughts, we save ourselves. Wish you all a very fruitful and lovely day. God bless you.